The I am good for her question. Women are not easy to live with, and I'm sure I'm not the first man to say that. Of course, if you are a woman, you might say the same for men. So I guess that's the nature of relationships, a continuous battle between the two sexes. It seems a bit ironic to me that since the moment I decided to create this blog, I haven't stopped arguing with my fiancée Maria, not for a single day. I'm not sure what the reason for our recent fights was, but what I can certainly say is that before we started planning our wedding 4 days ago, we were in love and everything was fine. At least, that's what we thought. We had a small apartment, not the home of our dreams, but we intended to build a bigger house in the future to live there with the 2 kids, a lovely dog, and many dreams we were planning to have. Everything seemed to be perfect, and I thought I was a lucky man who had everything he needed to be happy. A sweet lady, the potential to make his dreams come true, and enough free time to watch sports on TV. Just a few days later, things have been changed a bit. The wedding preparations seemed to be more stressful than I thought in the first place, and that's how intensity became a part of our daily lives. Right now, if you ask me whether it's love that still keeps Maria and me together or the fact that we have gotten used to each other, and it's not easy to move on, I can't tell for sure. Being together for the last 4.5 years, we both have made compromises, and that's how we've managed to build quite a strong relationship based on respect and mutual understanding. Although we are 2 very different people, what I'm feeling for her is true love, and I can certainly say that. But just the thought of her being sad makes me feel unbearable pain. However, there are moments I have doubts about the real power of love. I mean, the idea of 2 people who love each other so much that they can overcome any obstacle and live together forever sounds very romantic, but honestly, how close to reality is that perfect relationship? Making compromises is a necessary process when you are trying to keep your relationship alive, but it seems that nothing comes without a cost. You may think your girl loves you as you are and ignores the features of your character she doesn't like, but guess what? When the time comes, she is going to recall every single thing she finds annoying in your personality and will complain about it in such an empathetic way that it will make you wonder why the hell she is still with you. That's true, guys, that no matter how much she may love you, she has that way to make you feel like a jerk in just a few seconds. That's exactly the kind of rejection I experienced earlier today, and it wasn't the first time I felt like that. You see, the girl I picked to love is the type of woman who used to be smiling and gentle, but when she gets mad, she explodes with screams and accuses me of things that I do not even feel responsible for. Things like the too many hours I work daily, or that I'm not really interested in buying a new jacket for the winter since the one I already have does not fit all my clothes. Moreover, it seems that when she is angry, she is unable to hear anything, so she screams without paying attention to what I'm trying to say when trying to explain she is wrong from my point of view. Of course, that's extremely exasperating, but thank God I have the composure to control my irritation when that happens. So I usually avoid the fight by saying something like, I'm not going to argue right now, so we'll talk about it later when you calm down. Although to me that's the right thing to do in order to avoid an even bigger fight that can lead even to a breakup. Sometimes I feel that my lack of temper and controlled attitude might be a sign of weakness. They say in every relationship, 1 out of the 2 has the upper hand, and if that's true, I'm not sure I'm the superior half in my relationship. At least not all the time. Wondering if I feel embarrassed for that, perhaps. But on the other hand, I do not approach my relationship as a battle where I should prove that I have the upper hand. To me, both sides are equal. A relationship is supposed to be built with love and respect. It's not a fight you have to win. It shouldn't have winners and losers, so why am I supposed to prove to my girl that I'm good enough for her? I'm not saying the woman I decided to get married to is a bitch who acts like that. What I'm trying to say is that there are moments like this one that I'm wondering whether the real impression she has for me is that of the guy who would do anything to make her happy, or if it is of the guy who just isn't good enough for her. I may love Maria, but you know what? No matter how much you may love your girlfriend, If she does not consider you good enough for her, you'd better let her go. Do not waste her time or your time anymore. Life is full of surprises waiting for you in every corner.